Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is 𝐕𝐫𝐵𝐬, and in this video, I'll explain you how to host a static website on your GCP virtual machine and link it to a GoDaddy domain name. So here you can see this is my Google Cloud Console. So first let's navigate to Compute Engine. So directly select your VM instances. So here you can see currently I don't have any of the virtual machines. So right now I'm going to create a new virtual machine. Directly select your create instance. And first you need to give the name of the instance. So let's give the name like Nginx. Nginx hyphen instance. So I'm giving this name. And when it comes to machine configuration, I'm going with E2 and machine type here I'm going with E2 medium. It comes with 2 CPUs and 4 GB of memory. And when it comes to OS, here I'm going to select Ubuntu. And by default it comes with 10 GB and I'm going with this storage. Directly select here select and directly select your networking, and here you need to select hello HTTP and HTTPS traffic. So previously I created a custom VPC, so I'm going to select that custom VPC. So here you can see my VPC, and directly here I'm going to select create. So here you can see a virtual machine is going to create. So let's wait, let's refresh this. So mostly it takes 5 to 10 seconds to start this virtual machine. So here you can see our virtual machine is in running state. So mostly it takes 5 to 10 seconds. Okay. So now I'm going to connect to this virtual machine. You can directly select your SSH, or else if you want to connect to this virtual machine using Cloud Shell, you can directly drop down this and you can directly select here view 𝐸 command. You can directly copy this command and you can directly connect from your Cloud Shell. So here I'm going to connect from here only SSH, and I'm going to expand this. And directly select here authorize. So here you can see we connected to our virtual machine. So first let's clear the screen, and always we need to update our virtual machine by using sudo apt update -y. So let's give here space sudo apt update. Okay. So it will update our virtual machine. So update has been completed. So now let's install Nginx web server. Now sudo apt install Nginx -y. So we are going to install a Nginx web server. Now let's clear the screen. Now we need to start this Nginx web server by hitting this command sudo systemctl start Nginx. So it will start this Nginx, and let's enable this Nginx, and let's see the status now. Sudo systemctl status Nginx. So it will display the status of our Nginx web server. So here you can see currently our Nginx web server is in active and running and it is in enabled state. So now let's access this Nginx page. So we need to copy this external IP, and I will drop down this and I will open a new tab, and here http:// and we need to provide that IP and select enter. So here you can see welcome to Nginx. So we successfully installed Nginx web server and it is in active and running now. So now let's deploy a static website in this Nginx web server. So I have a repository for today's video. So this is the repository I'm using, 𝐵𝐸𝐽 application. So I'm going to copy this repository URL and I'm going to come here. So here you can see currently I don't have any of the directories or files and anything. So now here we need to do git clone and we need to provide the repository URL. So it will clone that repository. by hitting this git clone. Git clone is the command to clone any of the repositories. Okay. So now ls. So here you can see this is the application. So now let's enter into the directory cd bawkuf and ls. So here you can see here we have a lot number of files. So before moving these files, we need to go to where www.html. So that is the default path of Nginx web server. So currently we are in this path pwd. So here you can see currently we are inside this directory bawkuf.com. So we need to go to where www.html path. So cd where www.html and ls. So here you can see currently we have the default Nginx file, front end file. Okay. So when I select your cat index.html, so here you can see it was displaying welcome to Nginx. So here you can see this is the front end page of our Nginx web server. So let me open a new tab and I will keep it here. Okay. So here you can see this is the page. So now I'm going to remove this ls. So this is the file rm-rf. So this is the name, enter. So okay, permission denied. So let's hit with the sudo permissions, sudo rm-rf. Okay, file has been removed. So when I select here, when I reload this page, now it will not work, guys. So here you can see 403 forbidden. Okay, so there it doesn't find any of the files. So now let's come here and let's come to the home path and ls. So here you can see now this is the bawkuf directory. cd bawkuf and ls. So inside this directory we have a number of files. So we are going to move all these files to where www.html path. Okay. So simple. Move star to where www.html. Okay. So again permission denied. So let's hit with sudo permissions, sudo move start to where www.html. Okay, directly select here enter. So now here you can see when I select ls, all the files move to this where www.html. So let's cross check this. Let's first clear the screen and cd slash where www.html and ls. So here you can see now all the files are in this HTML path. That means this is the default path of our Nginx web server. Okay. So now let's access our application, whether it is displaying our application web server or not. So let's refresh this page. So here you can see bawkuf.com. So our application is an active and running. So this is the static website we deployed. Okay. So currently it is we are going to access this application. That means we are going to access this bawkuf application on this ip, right? So 34.27.245.21 means this is our VM external ip. So here you can see 34.27.245.241. So if I try to access this in a incognito window, you can see the same thing, http colon slash slash and provide that ip. So continue to the site. So here you can see currently it is we are going to access this application from this IP. Okay. So now we are going to divert this traffic to a GoDaddy domain name. So previously I purchased a domain name on GoDaddy. So once I will open you that. So I will open a new tab and directly here I'm going to search for GoDaddy. So in this GoDaddy domain name service, so previously I purchased a domain name. So I'll open this. So my products, directly go to my products. So here it will display all your products. And now let's select here manage and directly go to domain and directly select here manage DNS. So now here we need to provide our DNS IP. That means external IP of our virtual machine. Okay. So directly copy this external IP of your virtual machine and come to GoDaddy. And here I'm going to edit this A record. Okay. Directly edit this and directly remove this value and paste your IP. So here A record routes to IPv4 address. Okay. So currently here you can see this is the IPv4 address. So we are going to divert our traffic to IPv4 address. Okay. So when we hit vijay.githuri.in, so here you can say I purchased with this name vijay.githuri.in. So when we hit vijay.githuri.in, in background it will divert traffic to this IP. Okay. So now I'm going to save this. Now let's check whether this domain name is redirecting traffic to this IP or not. So directly open a new tab and here open DNS. Directly search for what's my DNS.net. So here it will open this. So here provide your domain name. My domain name is vijay.githuri.in and you need to provide the record. So we are going to divert our traffic to a record. Directly select your a record and directly select your search. So now once let's check our IP 34.27.245.241, at last 245.241, right? So let's come here. So here you can see 245.241. So that means this IP is redirecting traffic to this GoDaddy domain name. So now when we hit vijay.githuri.in, in background it will send our traffic to this IP. Okay. So now if you want to check in any of the terminals, you can directly come here and here you can directly provide this command ns lookup and provide your domain name vijay.githuri.in. So here you can see when I hit 𝐵𝐺.in, in background it will divert traffic to this IP 34.27.245.241, means this is our virtual machine external IP address. So here you can see 34.27.245.41 means this is our virtual machine external IP. So currently our GoDaddy is diverting traffic to this IP address. Okay. So now let's access our website from this domain name vijay.githuri.in. So I will open a incognito window. Now here http colon slash slash vijay.githuri.in. So this is my domain name. So here you need to provide your domain name. Directly select your enter. So continue to the site. So now here you can see when I hit vijay.githuri.in, in background it is redirecting traffic to our virtual machine. So okay. So this is our application. So currently it is not secure. Okay. So currently it is redirecting traffic to HTTP. Okay. So here you can see when I select here HTTP colon slash slash vijay.githuri.in. So currently HTTP means this is not secure, guys. Okay. So currently this is not secure. So in next video I'm going to explain you how to configure SSL for this Nginx. Okay. Then we are going to secure this application and as well as we are going to divert traffic to HTTP to HTTPS. Okay. So and yes, that's it for today's video. And in this video I explain you how to host a static website on your GCP VM, and we are going to link this IP to a domain name. So same like this. So we link it our IP to a domain name. Okay. So this is the final output for our today's video. So and yes, that's it for today's video. So after completing your labs, try to remove this virtual machine. That means try to delete this virtual machine. So if you want to delete this virtual machine, you can directly select this and you can directly select here delete. Or else if you want to stop your virtual machine, directly select this and directly stop your virtual machine. Okay. So and yes, that's it for today's video. And in next video, I'll explain you how to configure SSL for your Nginx. Okay. Then we are going to divert traffic to HTTPS. That will be secure way. Okay. So and yes, that's it for today's video. And if you like my video, please do like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. And see you in the next video. And bye.